This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Welcome to the Stadium Course, TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. It's a masterful blend of challenge and playability designed by the team of Tom Weisskopf and Jay Moorish. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports.
The changes, Rich, they made in 2014 have just added a luster to this great venue that hosts the PGA Tour event each and every year. And it's a great test for any level of play.
Frank, par 4 first, relatively gentle start to the round.
It is, Rich. They've taken out the desert that used to limit the players to a drive of about 300 yards. Now, really, you can hit it as far as you want, but you have to be straight. The bunker down the left certainly makes the players respect this opening hole. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Second shot from the rough. Birdie try up next. Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance. A hole that bends softly to the left side. The bunkering around this green has changed. Still, it requires a very precise tee shot.
That one ends up in the rough.
Oh, that went sideways. Tom Weisskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of Mahan.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through.
Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Second shot coming out of the rough here. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Getting set now over the putt.
It doesn't go in, you got to add another one to the scorecard.
And that's where the golf ball's just staring at you and mocking you and laughing at you.
You know deep down it's smiling too, don't you?
17-foot putt here. A great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right in the heart. There's a birdie try now for Hunter Mahan. So 2 under early on. Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
He pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's got 5 minutes to find it.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have?
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through, but it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there anything I have to carry? And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Birdie try up next. Fowler getting ready for his third. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Playing his third here at the par 5. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
How did that stay out, Frank?
Did everything but go in.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. -1 in the early going. This would be a huge momentum swing. This one's for birdie. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Nice par to remain 1 under. Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3. Just a little over 180 yards, Frank.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it once was. Green is radically different. Used to be deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be. Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut. That's not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder, hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole from that spot.
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So, given that, that was a very good shot.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Frank, he might like this one. He might like... Oh, he's got a... This one looks good. Might like it. Oh, they're going to love it. What a putt. Brent Snedeker needs this for a par.
Oh, good roll, good putt.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Drops it, and he's at even par. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4 Obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark, 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Not what he wanted, but he's headed to the beach. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Look out left.
And there's rough over there. Yeah, that was a little over-ambitious.
A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. Good-looking shot right here. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Well, in the sand, but it has been raked nicely, looking for something positive. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone. Well, just a little too much, Rich.
I don't know if it was wind at his back. He didn't calculate it, but he's going to be left with a difficult chip shot here. Frank, anything you do differently from the rough in terms of your swing? You hinge the club a little bit more quickly?
No, normally put the ball just a little bit further back in your stance because you want the club to be going down. Down, it's got to go down through the grass, through the ball.
Hunter Mahan for par. This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Locked in on the read and the speed. Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Just a little tap in here.
That's plain not fair.
The way this game is cruel, Frank. You get on a roll and then smack. Hits you right in the face and knocks you down. Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart?
315. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. That one is in the bunker. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Just a bit offline and into the bunker. Frank, about 150 yards to that hole location. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You've hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. You don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. On the way.
Normally you'd be happy to take two from there. What's one going to feel like? Great putt.
See if Hunter Mahan can make a birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here. Makes the putt and moving in the right direction. 2 under par. Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive, and that green starts to widen. Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Headed for the bunker? In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Do that, Frank. What a putt.
I don't go that far in a holiday.
Ricky over the putt for par. Just has the feel today. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Okay, has it and stays at 1 over par. Now here at the par 4 8th, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg, and because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. See that bit with a mow? That's fairway. Try and get it in there.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. And setting up here in the rough. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. I'd see a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection's been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
And so the approach shot finishes up some 25 feet from the hole.
Yeah, not his best, but certainly not his worst.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
And getting ready for the putt. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Birdie chance now for Hunter Mahan. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
He has a 12-footer here. And with that, he'll go to 3 under. Trying to stay steady, make a par. Four under on the day. So, 2 over par for the round. Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep too, so judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he pays the price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. Pure strike, good result.
Right, and that is close.
Yeah, about 145 yards left here. One of the game's steadiest players, Hunter Mahan, has this for par. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Rolling the rock, Frank.
Oh, and yet another birdie, Rich. Beautiful stroke.
-3 now for the round. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's a par. Stays at +2. Hello again and welcome, Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports at one of the great venues in all of golf, TPC Scottsdale. Upwards of 500,000 fans expected throughout the week here. A lot of buzz being generated, and now plenty of fireworks as well on this back nine.
There is, Rich. This is a Super Bowl type atmosphere, and the 10th hole, what a wonderful way to start this back nine. A dogleg right that's been radically changed in 2014. Numerous bunkers added. This is a very strict dogleg right par 4, and by that, I mean you're going to have to hit it down the left to have an open shot at this green.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. 170 yards. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Just a bit offline here, Frank, but not too bad.
I don't know if it's the wind or just the lie there. Should be okay.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Yardage book says 140, second shot.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Might be. Could be.
Whoa, what a bonus.
Getting set now over the putt. Brandt for his par. Rolls in the par putt, stays at +2. Just a couple of feet. And that's a bogey. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. Players bracing against these strong, gusty winds. Really a challenge out there. Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Never a pleasant moment, the drop after you've gone into the water, but here we are. So the previous shot into the drink, this now the fourth shot. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
And from the fairway for his second shot here.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. Ball sitting down here in the rough, he's digging in. Well, not quite enough on that one, Frank.
Yeah, coming out of the rough, not surprising, considerably short.
This one has a good line. Bang, right in the back of the cup, Frank.
Unbelievable.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. This is a par bid for Fowler. Just a tap in to finish the hole. Now at 1 under for the round. Two under on the day. 12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. Snedeker ready for the approach. This would give him the par. sinks it.
Unbelievable.
Ricky Fowler trying to roll this one in. Well, that wasn't a gimme, but they sure made it look easy. This one just requires a little bit of focus. So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone, now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side, they certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13. See that bit where they mow? That's fairway. Try and get it in there.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Frank, one of the great moments in tournament history here in Scottsdale, you go back to 1996, the sudden death playoff between Phil Mickelson and Justin Leonard. Mickelson has always been the hero out here because he went to Arizona State.
Yeah, and it still runs through his veins, Rich. There was such an important win for him because to do it in front of people that he considered his home crowd was huge. And then also to do it in a playoff where, obviously it's win or lose. So for Mickelson, 1996, NTPC Scottsdale, certainly ring home.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Not in the fairway, but not too bad, just in that first cut.
Should be safely on deck.
Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards. This has really been a challenge all day long with these winds coming from different directions, changing speeds. It's gone from 15 upwards to 25 miles per hour. Really a test for the players. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Has it going 3 under for the round. This is a birdie try for Snedeker. This from 7 feet. Now at -2 for the day. Just a little tap in here. All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt. Par 4 14th, and Frank, this hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway, actually makes the hole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. But you don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, well, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. That's fine.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough and into the thicker stuff.
Let's see if he can bludgeon this one out.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Could have been a lot worse. That didn't finish up too bad.
No, just on the fringe, so he'll still have an opportunity to knock this one in.
Second shot.
That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further on your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. So you have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to be that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
Frank, a little chip shot here from the fringe. Now, a lot of options. I've seen some players hit 6-iron. Others will shut down like a sand wedge.
Yeah, there's two schools of thought. Some people just try and perfect like one club, but really the best chippers chip with a variety of clubs.
This is a cross-country special. Looks like he just misread that. So in the first cut here, it could be worse. Getting set now over the putt.
You'd like that one again.
Yeah, that really hurts, Frank, missing the bogey putt.
Yeah, now time to get the handkerchief. Double bogey coming up.
Here's a birdie try now for Hunter Mahan. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
So with that, 3 over par now for the round. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. Clean this up with a tap. Those keep the round going, those par putts. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Now you can rack up 5, 6, 7. You've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Oh, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Frank, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today. Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
So this is his 4th shot after the last one found the water.
It's not all over, but right now, too, he's staring down the barrel of a very bad hole.
So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing, he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Perfect. And in the hole. What a shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. If Fowler makes this, it will be an eagle on the card and noise across the grounds. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. And that's a bogey. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it. Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. It's a good-looking putt right here. You might like it. Go ahead and do that. What a putt.
It's at sneaky distance.
Well, this would put a charge into the gallery. Birdie try for Ricky Fowler. This for par. Impressive. Once again, that's a par, remaining at 5 under. So they'll tap in. Now at -2 for the day. Frank, when you get to the 17th hole, we always recall maybe the single most bizarre shot in the history of golf.
Yeah, everybody talks about maybe a hole-in-one at 16, but really 17. And the player was Andrew McGee. It was a good tee shot, don't get me wrong. But Rich, it needed an assist.
Well, the assist came from Tom Byram, whose brother Kurt is a commentator for the Golf Channel. Tom Byram was just minding his own business, standing on the green, sort of leaning on his putter, and you know what happened.
Yeah, the ball hit Tom Byram's putter and then careened into the hole. So, 17. Made famous a little bit of history with a couple of names to drag up from the past.
Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Brand Snedeker ready for the approach. That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
This is the second shot at the par 4. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Wow, I thought he made that. Made a good run at birdie. He'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par. Fowler has this for birdie. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. And Mahan ready to putt. Three under on the day. Could use this one. This is for par. Did the job right there. Well, again, the fairways are lined with those huge galleries coming off 16 and 17. Now the finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. And Frank, what can we expect?
Well, this is a goodie. It'll play slightly as a dogleg left. Now, many a year, a player would try and carry the ball all the way over that water down the left side, but those new bunkers down there, it stopped the JB Holmes attack on this par 4. You're really going to have to play a little right of those now, and there's a couple of bunkers up on the hill to stop you doing that. So this is really a much tougher tee shot. 440 yards of par 4 just got a little bit more difficult.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
His second shot. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Hunter Mahan, second shot. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Well, it's obvious he is in complete command of his golf ball right now. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
In the greenside bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. Brent Snedeker needs this for a par. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Well, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Just 5 feet left. Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Well, no problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, this is what you get when you come to TPC Scottsdale. A little bit of everything. The huge crowds. We saw an ace today. Birdies, eagles. What a round.
The changes at TPC Scottsdale have certainly stood up well. And this golf course, as we usher it into another decade, will certainly